set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons.
He never had 94. He always had 92. That was Ridley with the 94th Street. Ridley. Yeah, Julio always had 92.
Carry over the back line of the end
he probably had that in the old
man.
Madden. That's probably what you thinking. Yeah, he had it in the old man. 94. Yeah, that shit. Shit.
Shit. Very rare chance.
Shit.
I
God damn it.
Julio, so.
Oh boy, I forgot this nigga like to play like a bomb, bro.
They'll run for the first time with Peyton Barber. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Here we go.
Here's Foles. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be out right at the 35.
He's going to be throwing out routes.
He's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the second goal.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go with that bullshit.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First down, they go with Barber again.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Yeah.
Throwing on 2nd down.
Oh, he caught it?
Yeah,
6-2-5. That's the shit I be talking about. You ain't giving up them plays.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Barber on 1st and 10.
Oh, shit. I wasn't trying to hit stick. Oh, my God, bro.
Yardage there, 37 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the open drive.
They made me hit stick. I was not.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about with one of the GMs in the league. It's told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football.
Get the fuck out of here.
Touchdown, Buccaneers. Peyton Barber, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening
If you use a hit stick, that should be going away from the darn goal line, not towards it.
Up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
That shit said use a hit stick and
Following
you
the
hit stick
touchdown,
and
here's Gain to kick it away.
What kind of hit stick that was?
This is fielded at
If
the
that was
goal
Keanu
line.
Neal. If that was Keanu Neal, they really screwed me with that hit
His
stick.
guys will go to work
But I
at
don't
the
know.
21-yard line.
Oh, boy.
And at 50, plant. Go.
I'm going to play this, boy. You know, you fucking
First
lost.
down, Daniels. This pass complete to Higgins. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Switch your play up.
That's good for 28 yards.
Is that Higgins?
Yeah.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. Man open. That's
there you go.
Calvin Ridley. 2 chunk plays
Keep
in a
your
row.
ass in
The
there. You
last
want to
one
run the
was
ball
over
like it
20
was.
yards, and
You
so is
coach.
this one. And now the
Well,
Bucs
if you run the ball,
deciding to
keep
take
running the
it
ball,
out
we keep you in the defense.
They'll
You
have
bitch.
2 remaining as we step
Fuck out of
aside here in this first quarter.
Like, yeah, this ain't working. Change it up.
Yeah. I'm going to play like a bomb.
Your bum was up.
Bomb is up.
On 1st and 10, Daniels. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. In for the score.
Circle. Oh, yeah. Boy, I saw that there turn.
And if you
like,
you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
How many yards are you supposed to get with him?
150 or 3 or 4 touchdowns. One of them. I can't remember. Either way, that's 1 touchdown, and that's probably 40 yards.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away.
That first play had been 20. That other play was 20, and that one's probably 20. That's probably like at least 60 yards.
No, I had about 4. Only threw it to him twice.
Oh, what guy caught it across the middle?
Ready to get their drive started. That last drive was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on the toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run pass mix and everything's working. That means that they're guessing wrong.
Oh, he almost picked him.
They think you're going to pass when you run, and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
Ooh, that's
really good. Maintain that balance. Time to find out. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10
right there, from the 25. Then he moved late.
Foles.
I knew he was going to throw that.
And that's complete to Adams.
That shit be pissing me off. I know he's finna throw that shit, bro. I'm going to start cutting. I'm going to cover it eventually.
11, and the Bucs have a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Barber, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Foles.
This nigga true front. Oh, my God.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 45-yard line.
Oh, wow.
Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10.
I'm just saying, like, he's on him, like, right on right. He still throw it, and then he gets separation at that last second when he touches it.
Every time. But I know what I'm going to do, though.
Back at the 46. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Let's go defense. Let's go defense.
On 2nd and 11 now. Foles. He's got this one complete to Perriman. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play.
Oh, he scored. Fuck. The D-line shifted so late.
Peyton Barber with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Come on.
And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
I wonder if he's going to pick the right play this time.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Back to throw. Daniels. Open man is Higgins.
You don't have Matt Ryan in?
Back at the 47.
Hell no.
A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
just noticed the name up top. I'm like, what the hell?
Daniels. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23. On that catch, he's already eclipsed 100 yards here in the first quarter.
When he brought him down, you should have moved him. You should have moved him out.
I can only play high enough play, sir. Like I tell everybody else.
You did it the last time you played the touchdown.
No, I
didn't.
He's demanding the football. And guess what? I throw it to him. He's having a fantastic game and haven't defended him yet.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Unless he wasn't trying to, and it just so happened.
2nd and 6.
Yeah, he could have been doing something in there.
2nd and 6.
But that was kind of weird.
Oh, he picked it off. Tried to throw it to T. Higgins. Unfortunately,
those INTs all sting when you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date,
blitz coming.
Let's go,
down
Tech.
He goes. Tech McKinley made his way into the backfield.
If I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away.
God,
because
damn.
I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They came around with ferociousness.
Good. Warning. Silence.
Now
Yo, you're doing an X-Factor by me?
Who?
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Well, he don't do shit.
Picked off near the 34.
I can't even give him a superstar.
At the 32-yard line.
Ooh, pick. I saw that shit. He was looking at you the entire time.
I knew he was going to throw.
We talked about it all week. What did he do
oh, yeah. Well, it looked like you knew where he was going to throw. Because your ass damn sure was there the entire time. I was following you the entire time. I'm like, where the hell is he going? I was like, oh, that's where he's going.
Showing the other team that he's frustrated.
Once he threw it, I was like, yep.
Double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
You know you had Square for the touchdown, right?
Down carry for Smith.
Ooh.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Boy, you left that whole
no matter
side
how they
open.
phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it,
that,
7 yards on first down.
How did your left guard didn't get off of that shit? That's
not
what I'm
the
talking about.
Yeah.
Dude, why?
They not the best for some reason.
If your left guard would have got off like he normally supposed to get off, that was a touchdown. That nigga moved the other guy out the way. And there, oh, that's crazy.
2nd and 3.
What? Oh, he turned around and caught that bitch. Why am I
His
the
first
same?
catch, good for 8 and a first down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
Ooh,
So as they take it over,
that
we
was a
step
bad
aside.
pass.
That was very close.
Yeah, that definitely was a bad pass. He turned around and caught it, though. He saved me.
That was an interesting turnaround, though.
He saved me.
Hey, Wood. Rock it.
Looking to throw.
I threw it right to him. That was so stupid of me. I threw that right to him. I had to tell you wide open.
Interception for him now here in this first half.
Ooh, yeah, you should have thrown a little early. Should have fired up. That nigga was open as soon as he hit the break.
That's only because I'm trying to get there.
when he gets to the sidelines.
That's only because I'm trying to throw it to him. See how it messes me up? Because I'm just only throwing it to him.
It's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. On 2nd down, Barber. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
When I had the drugs, I was street wealthy.
The Bucks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now back to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Oh, shit. No,
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon.
You always get one crazy play, yeah, you know that, right?
Yeah, it's me, man. Nothing don't fuck with me. It stay being bullshit every time. I gotta score now. I can't keep playing around. And my offensive line got to develop. See what I'm saying? They don't block well with the run.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes.
They young.
I know you got
It's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of
I
that
wasn't
level,
trying to do
and
that.
not of that age. But I
was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with 1 complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
Was that he did?
Mm-hmm.
How fast was he? He didn't look like he got off too well on that one.
Like a 91. He not fast there.
Back to throw. Daniels.
He looked like a tight end running
This
that
one
route.
complete into the hands of
I mean, he is
Higgins.
6'4", so.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Continue on, man. Continue on today.
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels.
Oh.
And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Credit the sack to Vita Vea. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Hey, look, what is your running back doing? Because he's right there.
Looking to throw. Daniels. He's got Higgins over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. They wound up getting nothing out of that 2nd down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10.
Hey,
Remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League.
Oh, Julio, he dropped
down
it.
there, but he cannot connect.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows
He's
that you
playing
see
some
open,
crazy fucking defense. He just,
how about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can
he
get there and make
dropping them all back.
Not easy for any quarterback,
Yeah,
no matter
look
the
at
situation. And there, the
I
defense won the
see what
battle.
I can do to make him come up, though.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
When I had the drugs, I was free wealthy.
They're indeed going for it as they look
Oh,
to
my
throw.
God. Another pig.
Possession, and they have it at the 8-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Kill me.
Maybe one
Kick that
Peyton
shit
Manning
off, bro.
28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
They'll run
I
on
ain't
first
tripping.
down.
I just got to quit bull. Second half, I'm quit bullshit and just play.
Jones making the play.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. They're still about 3 yards shy of it first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Barber. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts.
I'm talking about that nigga dropping everybody back in cover. He putting blues on the linebackers. He putting blues.
Oh, this ball hangs out to the right. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
I got to get downfield without throwing a
Disappointing when you
pick.
miss a field goal.
Done
But
threw
when you're
3
playing against a
interceptions
defense
already.
this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Why you got an alarm and you supposed to be sleeping?
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
But he's not covering him flat, so I know what to do to him next.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On 1st down, Daniels. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Falcons. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I feel it, man.
He makes sure I don't beat him
From the
deep.
gun,
Well, he
Daniels.
knows you can't run it like that.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Oh, boy. I was going to say, what the hell?
He's trying to trick me. He's pulling that, what you call it, off the line. Man.
1st down.
Hey, Steve, stick.
2nd and 5. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he can get a good head of steam going.
Go.
Oh, you playing man lock. You blitzing?
On 1st and 10, Daniels. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Higgins. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Yeah, you got all the plays, so you don't have to waste your time.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He completes it to Jones. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
He played the cover, I'm thinking. Get him with this shit.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
You've been through all that stuff, and if you can get the touchdown.
Back to throw. This is caught. And this won't be enough to pick up the first.
He didn't throw it where he could get in there.
Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Hell no. I ain't risking being sacked and then not getting shit.
For the Falcons. From the right
I don't do 3 interceptions, so I ain't trying to force nothing.
And his kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now.
This quarterback ain't coming to get away from nobody.
So the 3 points here, they're still
down,
down,
but they
put
out the pocket.
somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead.
I gotta get out the pocket. Well, you know what? You still right. Attention to the ground wouldn't hurt me because I'm still close.
Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I should have. Attention to the ground wouldn't hurt. I still could have made that field goal. Well, I got the ball first. Oh wow.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone
we in the
back
second half now. I'm tripping. I was about to
3.
say, I know I get the ball. Alright, I'm now finna play my game. Higgins done got enough yards. I'm gonna continue to throw it to him when he's open. I don't need to force it to him anymore. He gonna get it. Oh shit. Ooh, bro, hold on to that.
Just about the 25.
I'm gonna play my game. So watch this shit. I'm gonna confuse your ass with this one, bro. Let's see you bad these niggas up right now. Bad these niggas up. I'm gonna flip it. I mean, run the ball on
set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that, Tony.
Oh my, see what I'm saying? There's no way that offensive line should not have blocked right there. It's ridiculous. Like, it shouldn't happen.
Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Check in.
He knows something because he clicked on that defensive line as soon as he liked the ball.
They go back to the ground.
But it's like the play development so slow.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Exit.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
They all came together there, in-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Bravo.
54 is Mike. Check. Walk 54.
Throwing on first down. Daniels.
Oh, he ran over with the big ass D tackle.
Falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
All right, let me stop.
That's what he's got to be happy to have back.
He ran up there with somebody that knocked that shit down.
Downs like that first down there. Need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Watch the shit. Hey, watch the shit. Check 43.
Now Ito Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Hey, shoot. Check. Red zone. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Silver.
Defense.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta.
Well,
and now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they
make
burn
me use
one
all
here
of them
in
if I
this
have to.
3rd quarter.
Shit.
Technically, I mean, you think about his strategy. Technically, he's still winning because he thinks he got the
Smith gave a glimpse of his quick feet, but not a whole lot of space down at the 30. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I just need my offensive line
Tried
to
a quick
drop.
hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, stand up.
They'll run with Smith. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Hey, let's go.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
We got to get the ball.
Looking to throw. Daniels. It's caught. Jones. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
Yeah. I do them routes too. I do them routes too, buddy.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. To throw on 2nd down. Daniels.
Oh my God! The pressure. The pressure.
Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
The fucking pressure.
Because when the game starts to move fast, it moves quickly on him. A lot of times
The pressure messed him up, bro. He threw it right at.
He's slinging it on this one. Had a
He
wide
threw
open
it
target,
right
but
at
didn't
the
have the
ground,
proper
bro.
footwork to increase his accuracy.
It's nothing I can do.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he's got a man. Calvin Ridley. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Ito Smith with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 17-14.
That's supposed to be his signature. I don't know what
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Not that I know of.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
We get this shit.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
try and get them kick started for them. And you know, they had discussed how they were going to
Boy,
get
he
that
should've
done. This is where
fumbled.
scripting comes into play a lot of
Man,
times.
your ass cut right in. That's exactly what I
Most of
wanted.
the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10.
Oh, my
Kind of a
God.
starter or
Right.
an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
From the 27.
Pick. I knew he was going to do that, bro.
Trying to get that
Give
to
me that.
Adams, but that's
Give me
intercepted.
that.
Picked off at the 40.
I knew he was going to throw that.
And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
He don't know what he's thinking now. That's what I want you to do. Think about it.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right?
I'm about to say, bro, all them people that's
Throwing
right
again
there.
on
Fuck out
second
of here.
down, but this time it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
You threw it to those.
Open man has got it. It's complete. And past the 40.
I knew he was going to start doing that. That is
10
just too
yards
funny
there
to
and a
me.
Buccaneer first down. They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
This is my normal game against anybody who plays like him. You better stick to throwing them out routes. Hell no.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's
It
second
should
and
be
18.
close, but I know
Back
that.
now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Oh, that's why he
was
didn't get
looking
in
for
there.
Rashad Perriman,
I'm taking him
but
out his
now it'll
damn
be
blitz.
third down.
Ah. Okay. I see what's going on. I'm taking him out his damn blitz.
The Bucs on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be a tough third and 18. Here's Foles. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Fuck out of here.
And that'll be incomplete.
Now that you gotta play football, you can't do
It
it.
comes up empty, and it's fourth down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball
It's
team
like
that's
you
playing
saw you
excellent
put one in
defense,
and he's
great
like, I'm gonna throw it-
communication,
I'm gonna
doesn't
throw it
matter
right
whether it's
to him.
man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there,
Yeah, this thing
they're not
got-
giving up anything to him.
He's going on a 2-hour
And he's
receiver
going to be
set.
intercepted a third
I
time.
can't never run.
Picked off near the 42. And the possession is
He's
theirs at
running
their own
pretty much.
43-yard line.
Ooh.
That is now seven interceptions between last week and
Well, he
this
did
week.
get
3 in
tripped
this
up.
game, 4 a week
But
ago.
I knew
And
he
I
was
saw
throwing
the
it though.
head
It
coach
really didn't
write
matter.
on
I
his
knew
play
he wasn't gonna
sheet,
do no
make a
out
little
route, but I
note.
wasn't
I
getting
hope
it.
he's writing
But he been running that
self-scout.
inside shit
Bring in
out
the
that
guys that
formation.
scout games for
Like
you with a
what?
different eye and
What are
watch
you?
him and see
What are
what's
you
going on,
doing?
and maybe they can pick pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Come get some. Here,
Off play action. Daniels.
What play did I
He
run?
just tosses this one away.
Oh my God.
Now that'll bring
I
up
ran the
second
wrong
down.
play.
Yeah, that one's
Yeah, it
so
looked like the
got
wrong
him. You've
play.
got to make sure
Ah,
you
they
give your
supposed to came
receiver a
across
chance
from
to
me.
come down inbounds.
Boy, that
because
triangle
they are
was
very
about to
gifted.
get free,
They'll
boy.
make
There
the
was
circus
nobody
catches,
on that other
but they
side.
make them out of bounds.
No,
That does
I
you
ain't
no
had the
good.
time. No, he was getting chased.
Oh, I
And
didn't
then
look down to see where your guy was, but I was looking
And
at
then
the
if
play.
somebody, he
Second
got somebody in the
down,
middle of
still
that
10
field
yards to
too.
go. Ball on the 43.
Yeah, but he was about to go by the guy in the middle of the field. Like he turned and started heading the
I don't know.
opposite way.
They'll run it now with Smith.
Not the way I see
Pick
it.
up there. He gets about 6 up to
Well,
midfield.
I don't know how much pressure you had, but I was looking at, I was just checking out the field.
Because he really haven't even got across the team, made it in the middle of the field yet. And then the pressure was coming, so I really couldn't throw it to him. I done threw enough interceptions as it is playing around with this nigga. No need to do it.
The Falcons on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Again, it's Smith. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Let's go now. 8, read. 54. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
On first down.
That's bullshit.
And
He
intercepted.
down there
Maybe the
put.
turning
Oh
point
my
they
God,
need.
and he finna run his back.
Picked
He
up by
better not.
Levante David.
Oh my God, he pressed the
He gets
shit
this
out of
ball
him.
way down close to the 30-yard line.
I don't see full
He
shots
just
to
got a
Herbert.
feel for it
I'm
right
fucking
now.
up with
4
you, Herbert.
interceptions, and you can almost
You
see
ain't
through his
playing
face
that,
mask.
Herbert.
There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do.
Oh my God, this nigga too front. I'm done with him, bro.
Chris Godwin.
He's throwing that same route over and over. True front is just getting beat.
Oh, True Front, what the hell?
I told you, True front be giving up big plays, man. He
Yeah,
just,
what's True Front speed?
he running 91.
The throw.
But he got the
91.
he got the best cover that I got there. That's it, bro. He can move the slide. I can't deal with that shit. He
I'm
give
about
up
to
the,
say, yeah, because that's crazy. That happened.
but he do it every game. He do it
Oh, he
every
does every
game.
game.
It's a big. He give up the big play every game. Like the last game, I beat the dude like the 38-7, but that 7 came from True Front. He caught it and then ran for the end zone. Caught it, broke off True Front and scored. I should have benched him after that. He just keeps beating.
Just gotta put you in the slot because then he'll
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's benching to me. That's benching.
Very close, one-score game.
shit.
If I'm a
That's
defender,
crazy.
I'm
But
actually
he is
chirping to you on the other
done
side
for.
of the ball, said, hey, we picked off
That's
the
it.
last
I
one.
need
What you going to
to
do about it now? So when
I'm
you
talking
do
about,
throw the
I
football,
couldn't even make
high
a
percentage,
play
but throw
on
with
him.
confidence. If there's
Did
any
so
hesitancy
bad.
at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he runs up past the 50. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. On 1st and 10, Daniels. This pass complete to Higgins. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Smith. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Smith. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Hey, Delta.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Daniels.
Oh my God! It bumped him.
They need it. It's intercepted.
Oh my fucking goodness!
Safety Jarquiski Tart. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half.
Oh,
Those are
wow.
the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part,
Oh my God, bro! Dion.
quarterback.
And he's got it past the
Alright.
30 before he's
This
hit and
shit is getting
dropped.
stupid.
That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12
Real
yards.
stupid.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
You got 4.
On 1st down, Barber.
I can't
Give
get
him a
nobody
couple on the
getting
carry
another
there,
blitz. Get a
2nd
blitz.
and 8.
Well, they had that one snipped out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Foles. It's caught here.
Oh my God, bro!
14
Come on,
yards
y'all.
there and a Buccaneer
They
1st
just
down.
can't cover these
Tell you
other
what, he's been able
outlets.
to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people
Nice.
call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Barber, and nowhere
just
really
trying
to
to get
go
a
there.
pick
He'll
over.
take this up just shy of midfield.
Oh, you trying to
Threaded in with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
On 3rd down, here comes Barber.
Oh my God, man!
It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay. 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Looks like
Yeah,
he's
he
going to
just
get a
trying to get a
couple
pick,
here on this
man.
1st down carry, and that'll make it
I ain't
2nd
through
and
that
8.
pick, man.
The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
Interception.
I like the
Cut this
call there
nigga in
because
the
that was
game.
going to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is
I ain't
tick,
tripping. Now I'm going
tick,
overtime.
tick.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Go that out, right?
They'll look to throw. And Brate, the tight end's got it. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. On 3rd down, Barber. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And Gay knocks
Made
this
that
one
one.
through. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the
I
clock?
threw
Is
too many
another field
interceptions.
goal
Really,
the
that's
other
the only
way,
thing
and
that
that does
kept
you
me in
in.
the game.
Exactly right. You
I
didn't
threw
get
like
into overtime
5
yet. So now as a
interceptions.
defense, you've got to think to yourself, yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it down.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, shit.
Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tardy.
Oh, shit.
The rookie was trying to push him downfield, but the safety did him.
Oh.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Check the backer, check the backer.
They'll start on the ground with Barber, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Hey, high 7.
Foles. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Going for the deep ball.
You better not give this up. Oh, he hit
It's going to be intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant.
I should have ran to the right.
Oh,
Four
shit.
quarters to overtime. Don't change that dime. And here in overtime, if the
That
team
nigga made up for that other one. Well, one of them.
Yeah, he's still ass. He's still getting benched. And it's still really, I can't put it all on him because I threw five interceptions though. So if I lose, I lost because of me. But he still gave up some shit that shouldn't
So a
even.
tie ball game here as the kicks away.
Why the fuck are you giving me announcements up to score on his ass? Fuck that, no.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
What we gonna do? No more interception, no more forcing the T. Higgins. If he didn't get the 150, I tried.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime,
come on, y'all. There's no reason I shouldn't get yards. Look what he's doing with his linebackers.
And that first drive can dictate.
Look what he's doing with his linebackers. How am I not getting the offense? How?
It's game over.
It's been
Look at the
loud here so
linebackers.
far. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Smith. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
I'm always the one getting inches. I don't never get that 1
Here
yard.
comes a big one now in overtime. This is 3rd and inches.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Open man is Higgins. A gain of 7, and they pick up the first.
Let's go, baby.
They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes that gets to the play caller's ego, because a lot of times you have so many different plays you want to call, but when you spot a matchup that's working for you or a player that has the hot hand, keep giving it to him. That tells me you're mature as a play caller, and it's working for them in overtime.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Hey, watch it. Check out 3. Tight dog.
Go. Snap.
Looking to throw on second down. Daniels caught by Jones. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. This is a big spot for a rookie QB in overtime. It's kind of where you earn your stripes, isn't it?
It really is, and we've talked with enough coaches and players about how these youngsters are getting into the game and playing at such a high level so early. But overtime, that's an entirely different animal, and he's handling it well.
They're starting to put together a nice drive. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Ain't no way them niggas running it out like that.
Go. 60 out more.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Good
Smith,
God, bro.
he's going to get stopped up
Why y'all not
quickly.
blocking?
Give him a yard down to the 43. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
They killing me, John, with the blocking shit. I'm finna really have to start that tackle, that lineman who can run block, but
to keep this
he can't pass block.
OT alive. Back to throw. Daniels.
Throw it! He pump fake, man.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Oh, my
Well
God.
done by the defense. They did their job here in overtime.
Boy, did they ever, because now it's 4th and really long. So if you do decide to go for it, people think you might be a little bit on the nut side, don't they? But guess what? If I did decide to go for it, I'd call something deep. I'd throw a deep pass and hope that the defense didn't remember to just knock it down. If they intercept it, it's almost like a great punt and helps out your defensive field position.
Looking to throw. Daniels.
T. Higgins dropped it. Fuck, man.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back.
Yeah, I gotta stop this sorry ass nigga here.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Foles. He's got this.
Come on, bro. This nigga keep falling forward.
Reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend?
They're killing me, bro.
Any of them, especially if it's a good receiver.
This nigga falling forward on all them tackles.
But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open. That makes
shit, he won. Deion tackle.
He will
He's
have
still
the
in field
first
goal
down, but
range.
he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
I had a drill.
You gotta have a great kicker for that right now.
Running is Barber. And they're getting down.
Yeah, he got Timo. He just got it.
2nd and 2.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid
I shouldn't
players.
throw all them
Guys who can
picks.
do a combination
I deserve
of
to lose,
jobs.
though.
And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd
Oh, you
stay
gotta
with
keep
him.
that field. You gotta keep the field goal now. Let's see. No matter what I pick, I don't think I'm so finna
So
ice
now
it.
one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. Whistles come in and a timeout. Just 8 seconds left in OT. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt.
He won. He won.
The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. We were just treated to an absolute dandy in this one. A great
That's my
finish in
fault.
overtime with a long field goal.
It
Everybody,
ain't nobody's
including
fault
us,
but
on the
mine.
edge of their seats. Quite a game.
And it's rare that you get a game into overtime that it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about. A long field goal to win it. So definitely not a gimme. So there was tension
true fight,
all
you
the
getting
way
your
through
ass on
until
that
the ball
bench.
went through the post.
But it did go through the post. Ice water was in his veins. So for the Buccaneers, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers.
I pretty much
Meanwhile,
gave him
for
the
Atlanta, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3.
I pretty much gave him the
and they'll
damn
get a
game.
chance to redeem themselves
T.
at
Higgins
home
had 223.
next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis,
Hell yeah. Shit, I did more than enough. I gotta get out of here anyway though. I gotta go see this bad boy. He better tell me good game. He don't hold on, bro. See, that's why you don't tell me that when I win though. Let me see. I'm gonna go and refer back to the old messages. I got T. Higgins a superstar. See the price I pay to when I do force him the ball, when I do go for that. That's what I'm saying. I lose. I do way too many picks. Way too many picks, man. That shit was ridiculous. I shouldn't have done that. But I did it anyway. Just to get this nigga this shit right here. Just to get him that. A fucking superstar. But at what price? I'm already third in the damn division. I didn't need to lose that. I didn't need to lose that one, but he asking for, ain't got no Ricardo Allen. Oh, that's an old message. I'm about to say, well, ain't no Ricardo Allen.